Black Panther. If you have not seen Black Panther yet, what is wrong with you? Go out right now, purchase a ticket, go watch it, and then come back. Are you back? Okay. For those of y'all who have seen Black Panther, let's discuss just how amazing this film really is. Now, this is not going to be a bandwagon person saying, oh my gosh, he's a Marvel fanboy. No. I am strictly going to be talking about Black Panther as a film, not a Marvel film, but a film in general. Now, I just said that, but let's backtrack a few seconds. Black Panther is the 18th film in the Marvel Universe. 18 films in, and they're still making good films like this. Yeah, now yes, certain films in the past have been the same, but Black Panther does bring a level of fresh air that the Marvel Universe was lacking. It needed this air that Black Panther has bestowed upon them, because I felt a little lacked on with a few other films. Like, you have Age of Ultron being similar to the first Avengers film. Civil War was a nice change of pace. Ant-Man was really good. Doctor Strange brought that new level of magic into it. Thor Ragnarok was extremely funny, but that's the thing. Every Marvel film has similar plots, and that's unfortunate, but it's Marvel films. It's what they do. Now, that's not to say that Black Panther is safe from this, but it does have a few of these key points other films have had in the past, which I'll get to in a few minutes. But overall, on the surface, Black Panther's great. It does not top my top 5 Marvel films of all time, but it does crack my top 10. Easily. It does, however, crack my top 5 of all time for superhero solo films. It's that good. It's not your run-of-the-mill action shoot-'em-up film. It's a character film. I legitimately cared about these characters because it took the time. There's the thing. There's a key point there. Most films just give you what you want. The action right off the bat, and don't give much time behind the backstory for these characters. Now, where it doesn't really portray the backstories all that well, or all that much, I should say. It does, however, build these characters into characters moving forward. And that's the one thing. That's the one thing kids keep me coming back to this film. It's going to continue. I want to see these characters. I want to see where they go. I want to see what they do. I want to see in the future what they become. I am happy to see that the movie did give these characters the time to grow as characters and not just walkable cannons, because they're from Wakanda, and Wakanda has some serious firepower behind their belts. Now, before I get into the fanboy aspect, let's talk about some of the biggest flaws I have with the film. There are a few. This film is not perfect, as no film is. But the biggest flaws I found with Black Panther were actually certain fight scenes in the CGI were not always up to par from what I've seen in other Marvel films. Sometimes, and this kind of started with Civil War with Tony Stark's outfit when he was Tony Stark's suit, I might say, when he was standing there talking to Cap at the airport. I can clearly tell that they could have fixed it up a little bit around his neck, because I can clearly tell that wasn't real. And this is similar to Black Panther. When Black Panther is running around in his new suit that he gets in this film, you can clearly tell it's not real. I mean, you can tell that it's CGI, and it takes me out a little bit. And sometimes when he's galloping around on top of buildings and stuff, I get it. That's his character, what he does. But the difference between this film and Civil War, when he did it in there, that suit was real. I could feel the gravity behind that suit. And with this suit, it doesn't seem all that real to me, so it took me out a little bit. And then the CGI, like I said, it doesn't always keep up to par of what I'm used to. But these are slim to none that these actually happen. But they don't destroy the film for me, but it does take me out a little bit. Also on the idea of gravity, there is none for this film, in the sense that there's no stakes. This film comes out roughly 3 months before Infinity War comes out, which is the biggest Marvel film to date. It will be the biggest Marvel film to date. And I know these characters make it out. Certain characters make it out. If you don't want me to know, I won't mention them, but I won't, because it's kind of easy to even consider. But most of these characters are going to make it out, and they're going to be Infinity War in May. I get it. You have to keep the audience like, oh, what's going to come next? What come next? Oh, I saw this film. Okay, what's next? We always have that mentality of, oh, I want to see more. I want to see more. One more episode. But it kind of not hurts the film, but it does tag on a little bit, because when these films try and do these fake out death scenes in the middle of the movie, I'm like, I get it. You're putting this in the film because you want to have some gravity to the character, or make the villain look out to be much more menacing than he might be. And I get it, but it does drag the film on a little bit, because I know what's going to happen. I know these characters are not dead. I know these characters are going to make it out. So that's my biggest flaw, is the fact that because this film does take place before Infinity War, as far as actual timeline and then movie timeline, it does hurt the film a little bit, in the sense that this is not real. Like, I know these characters are going to make it out, and it's a little annoying. But I know those are the biggest flaws I have with the film. Mostly other than that, the film's great. The action scenes are spectacular. The film does an amazing job at portraying Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, as T'Challa. He is the man with the vibranium claws. He is the Wolverine in the Marvel Universe. Simply because, I don't know, I could see someone else playing him, but I don't know. You have to give me some more to go on. Chadwick Boseman continuously shows me that he has what it takes to be this character and bring the level of sympathy and aggressiveness to this character that he needs to be. He's not just, oh, I'm gonna kill everyone. Oh, I need to be the leader everyone needs to be. He's trying to figure it out. He doesn't have all the answers. He makes mistakes. Not to mention Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. I don't know what Marvel's doing or what they put in their water, but they have brought two great villains in the last two movies. Whereas in the previous films, they have been kind of like forgettable. But with Killmonger, he's great. He's not just your, I'm evil and I'm gonna kill everyone. No, he's a broken person who has problems with the way the world works and he just wants to fix it. Sure, he goes about it a little bit extreme, but he has ways that he wants to fix it. And I love it when villains feel like they're doing the right thing, and that's what makes a compelling villain. Not just, I know it's bad, but I know it's bad and I'm gonna do it anyway. No, it's, I believe this is the right way to fix the world's problems and this is how I'm gonna go about it. You might not agree. That's what makes me the villain and you the hero. Actually, I should say more or less along the lines of, that's what makes me you and me me. I have my way going about things and you have your way going about things. That's what makes us different. Not to mention, like as I said, this film is just, it's gorgeous to look at. The cinematography is great. The overall landscapes of Africa, I don't know if they actually shot this in Africa, but the landscaping, the location scouting, and the world of Wakanda in general, already being in a world that's already set up, it does make it feel fresh. It feels like I'm not in the Marvel Universe. I feel like I'm somewhere else on a different planet, like kind of like I'm in Guardians. I'm like, ooh, I want to see what's different. Wakanda is spectacular. The design of the city is great. And the way they use the vibranium is really cool in the sense that the technology they have is quite awesome. And the fact that, like, I'm legitimately surprised with the certain technology they have in this film. Because I've already seen cool technology, you know, like Tony Stark's suit, a couple things in Captain America, all that stuff, Ant-Man. But then you get a film like this, 18 films in, and you're like, okay, what can they do better? So I'm like, oh, great, they have this, and this, and this. I'm like, wow, you're actually surprising me. Good job, movie, good job. But overall, Black Panther is a great movie. You should definitely see it. You should definitely watch it. And just because this film does come out before Infinity War does not make me not like this film any less. It is a great solo film. It is a great introduction to Black Panther and the characters around him. And I'm gonna watch it more than once. It's a film where I gotta pick out a few things, you know. But overall, a much enjoyable film. But overall, guys, this has been Entertainment Forever. I did write a written review on my website, www.ef4reviews.com. Be sure to check that out, as it does help me so much, as well as, you know, it's a much more in-depth review. It's not just the, you know, I'm barely scraping the surface here with these. But over there, I do go more in depth with my review, and I hope you do enjoy it, or at least check it out. And if you do enjoy it, please click that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as it would help me out so much, as I can continue to grow and continue to bring more and more reviews for you all lovely people. But overall, guys and girls, this has been Entertainment Forever, and I will catch you all at the movies.